artist.
Buenas tardes.
What is your name?
Danaysi Cabrera.
Danaysi
Cabrera.
Cabrera. And it's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Where is your name from?
Cuba.
And is that where you're from?
I'm from Cuba. Yeah.
When did you come here to the United States?
5 years ago.
Years ago. And did you have a culture shock when you came here?
Kind of. Yeah, because I was used to like a whole different thing in my country, and that's completely different.
And is it true? We hear a lot of stories about Cuba, right?
Yeah.
And the dictators, and so is it what we hear in the U.S. is part of it true, or is none of it true?
Part of it is true.
But what about the life there? Is it equal for everyone in Cuba? Do people feel unsafe? Is there freedom to think differently, to make as much money as you want?
Yeah, there's not freedom because we live under communism, so we're not free to speak what we want to. We cannot wear a U.S. flag on a shirt. We don't have Wi-Fi access. If you want to have Wi-Fi, you have to go to a specific place and like pay like $2, which is 50 Cuban pesos in there.
And that's a lot of money for an average person to make.
Of course, because you can buy different things instead of wasting it in that. You know what I'm saying? So, and you have limited access to internet.
Do they block websites in Cuba?
Mostly what they use is like Facebook, WhatsApp, apps to call their families that they have in here, like Imo, that's a video call app. But they don't have time, they're not gonna spend $2, which is a lot in Cuba, to go on websites and stuff. They're just spend it to call their families that they have in here.
They probably need that money for food and
exactly.
School, but a lot of education is free there, right?
Mm-hmm. It's free, medication is free, education is free, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So are there people, do you ever see homeless people there? You've never seen homeless people?
Never seen.
Drug addicts?
That is not that common in Cuba. It's more common in the U.S. than in Cuba. You don't see that many drug addicts in there.
How about orphan children by themselves? Do you ever see that? Beggars?
And if we do, it's like very few, and people help a lot. So it's not like we don't pay attention to that.
Have you ever helped anyone out? What did you do?
I mean, if someone was asking for food, we just give them food. Wherever they needed, we were there for them. And not only us, like the whole community, because we have less than the United States has, like in food and stuff, but we have more. I don't know, I feel that we're more united in that way. We're cultures.
You have a big heart too.
Yeah.
So you were helping strangers out if they were hungry.
Someone needs it, yes.
And is that how a lot of Cubans are?
Yeah, because we care a lot about people.
And so is that common, like how Cubans are? Like, is that true of a lot of Cubans?
Yeah.
So could you say that's a different way of looking at Cubans, not just the loud Cubans?
Exactly.
I heard that stereotype already a few times from
Yeah.
some Cuban students of mine, but what's this other stereotype? Like, what's another way of looking at Cubans?
Mostly, most people I know say, "Oh, you're Cuban. You came in a boat." Most people come in a boat, but not all Cubans came in boats. They probably came by a member of their family that came first.
So, what is another way you want people to look at Cubans? You've already kind of showed this side about being selfless. To help another person out,
Very united.
You're very united.
Yes.
So, what are other values you learned from the Cuban culture?
Respect, honesty, integrity, but that.
So, do you just respect only Cubans, or?
No, we respect everyone. Doesn't matter their race or their gender, doesn't matter. We respect everyone. It's really important. Like at least me and most of the people that I know from there, from little, we grow up learning these values. Respect older people, respect every kind of people. Not only, your family members or at school, at the streets, everywhere. Respect is very important.
Yeah, I have another Cuban friend. He always takes care of his mother, or sometimes they live in the same home, right? Yeah, it's funny how there's so many similarities, and it's nice to talk to someone else. It's refreshing to see someone so young have these values too. And do you attribute it to being Cuban? You learned it from being born in Cuba and your family?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up seeing these values, and they were passed on from my grandparents and my parents and the people I know in there. And I don't think only Cubans are like that. Like I have a lot of Hispanic friends from other different countries, And we share that. We have that in common. Like the values, like respect, integrity, honesty. I've seen that in a lot of people, not only Cubans.
Do you respect other people that aren't Hispanic?
Of course. Respect I have friends for all over the world. I mean, Haitian friends, Jamaican friends, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominican Republic. I have a lot of friends, and they're not necessarily only from Cuba or only Hispanic.
European, American, African American?
American, yeah, American.
Do you, how does it make you feel when you hear what's going on in the news or someone says something about someone from your background or from Cuba or who just is Hispanic or Latino? How does that make you feel?
I feel very disappointed because mostly, all Hispanics and other people around different parts of the world come here with the American dream. They come here for a better life, for better opportunities, and to see people not so open-minded, criticizing all that stuff, it just makes me, it disappoints me because most of the people that come here, it's for a new life, better life, opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know, it's just, I don't see respect in there.
What would your life be like if you were in Cuba now? Like, where do you think you would be after? Would you have gone to school?
In Cuba? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what would you have done after school?
I would probably keep studying and, just follow a career
And so what do you get in America? What do you like about America that you don't find in Cuba?
All the opportunities, the freedom, the right to do whatever you want. Like if you want to, I don't know, just protest. If you're not agree with something, you just do it. In Cuba, you can't do it. You just have to.
What's something different you want to see in the world?
I want to see respect and equality because everyone's the same. We're all human beings. We all have hearts. We all have feelings, families, values we grew up with. And I just want to see that. People to get the best out of them. See what I'm saying? Like, if you see someone that needs help, just help them.
It seems so simple. It always seems so simple.
Exactly. Let's do some. If you see something wrong, do something about it. If you see someone being bullied, stand up and speak up.
What advice do you have to someone who's been bullied?
Who's been bullied? I would say speak up. If you've been bullied, I don't know, just do something about it. Don't just stay quiet and don't tell anyone. If you're being bullied and you see another person being bullied, you shouldn't. If you've been through that, you should know how it feels. So you should help when you see that going on and stuff. Not just write a book, write that. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is congri, carne y platanito.
Okay, what is
That's
congri?
banana,
Oh.
brown rice, and the lechon, the pig, so steak. I don't know how to say that.
So this is like a heavy meal.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
Typical Cuban food, yeah.
Okay, and what are your dreams?
My dreams is like to just follow my heart always, do what makes me happy. I want to be someone important in this life and like give all my parents everything they've given to me. Like I just want to give them a better life, a better future, to help all my families, help everyone I can.
Do you plan to go to college?
Yes.
Are you the first one to go to college?
My dad went to college in Cuba. Well, university.
Awesome.
Gonna
And
be
then,
the second one.
so you're following in his footsteps. Is there anything in particular you see yourself doing, or you're deciding still?
I'm still deciding. Yeah. I like a lot of things. I can't decide. So.
Why don't you tell the world what's something about you that we can't tell from just looking at you on the outside?
Okay, if you see me, you wouldn't tell that when I came to this country, of course I didn't know any word in English, but I didn't live here where everyone speaks Spanish. I used to live in Cape Canaveral where no one speaks Spanish. I couldn't talk to anyone. I recently came from Cuba.
What did you do? Like, did you do Rosetta Stone for English?
I tried it, but it didn't work. No, you know what I did? Okay, I got a paper and I wrote 20 words down every week in Spanish and what it meant in English, and I learned those 20 words. So 20 words every week is what I did.
Wow.
And I kept learning like that. And then I moved to West Palm, but it was a pretty hard time in there. I didn't know anyone. I couldn't speak to anyone. I loved talking and I couldn't communicate with anyone. My teacher didn't speak Spanish. It was pretty difficult.
You're very hardworking and determined, and look at you now. You're speaking fluently.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, just just be yourself and do what makes you happy.
Thank you so much. I'm still trying to live by that myself. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.